Hello team, this is Daniel.Kennedy from Steadfast Construction and Design. We are here at the York Road site. We're just doing a quick development tour because this will be the last one before it's ready. I can't remember the week, I'll put it in the title as per normal. We've got too many sites, so I don't remember. But gas is connected, water's connected, electric's connected, everything's all done. We're now at the decorating stage. We're putting carpets down this week is the intention, ready for the furniture arriving at the end of the week. So it's all guns, like all hands on deck to get this finished, ready for the furniture arriving, and then we'll start to take our first couple of tenants after we get the gas connected from the boiler side. So it's been connected from the road, and now we just need to connect it internally, and that's it. And then we've got 2 rooms to decorate, and then we're done. That's it, decorating's finished, and then it's carpets and furniture, which is an exciting time. So let me show you what we've been up to in terms of the finished units, how they're going to look, and the size of them. So cheers. So the site needs a good old clean. We're obviously protecting the tiles because they can get damaged really easily. Generally what we tend to do is protect the tiles and then not protect the laminate, because the laminate is quite a bit more sturdy than the tiles in terms of marking. But you can see that we're nearly there. There's a few bits and bobs that need to get done. Obviously, as I said, we need to give the site a good old clean. These are the 2 rooms that are yet to be decorated. We've got the render for the outside here on site as well. You can sort of see the kitchens. I've already showed you this. Oh, that reminds me, I need to order the fridges and the washer dryer and get that ready to be installed. Probably one of the last things we'll do towards the end of the month. Going upstairs, and then we've sold another unit as well, which is really good news. So we've sold a unit upstairs for £810 a month. So congrats to Joe, shout out to you. Obviously there's a few bits of cornice needing to be done here and there. Most, if not all, the bathrooms are done. Oh, I say that, there's no fucking toilet here, so this one ain't done. And then it'll be up to my lovely partner to come round and clean everything. So like, standard shower gets fitted in every single one of our HMOs. I really like the rain shower. It does use up a lot of water, so that's why we have to upgrade all the water whenever we take on a site. Standard colour for the doors. Just really, really contemporary. Looks absolutely fabulous. I like the colour. Really pleased with the finish from the decorator as well. He's still got the hallway to do, if I understand it. Again, look how big this unit is. Absolutely sterling. And it's got its own kitchen as well. Hey, would you rent this unit? We put new windows in that match the age of the property, sash windows. Well, there's quite a bit of cornice to do. We've got recirculating fans. And then the standard bathrooms. And yeah, it all just needs a good old clean. Good old clean. And then let me go and show you the unit that's sold for £810 per calendar month. So you don't need any of those highly designed HMOs that you see, because you still get the rents for them. And this is the unit. Look, nothing special about this. It's got its own kitchenette. It's a recirculating fan. It's actually one of the smaller kitchens because it's only got one cupboard. That's where the fridge is going. And then for the nice taps, plug there for your microwave and kettle. It is a big room, like no doubt. Lots of light in this room. And then the standard bathroom. Nothing particularly special about this unit. And it's sold for £810. So I'm really excited to get the rest of the units filled to see, because I stacked this deal at achieving £700 per calendar month per room. It's probably my favourite on this. So yeah, I'm really happy with how it turned out, because when I originally went to the investor who helped us out with this, I said that we'd get £700 per room. So far, both rooms that we've sold, one that was fairly small unit inside the property sold for £750, which is £50 above what I projected to the investor. And now the other one is £810, which is £110 per calendar month more than I projected to the investor. So I'm going to be really excited to go back to them when it's full and say, I know I said it was going to be 6,300, but actually the rents that we've got because of the market and the design that we've done is going to be closer to 8 grand, 7 grand, depending on how much more we get per room. And again, I'm an advocate of completely plain rooms because they sell. There's no bloody point in doing feature walls and doing nice light. Like, look at the lights. This is what you need to do. It's a flipping light. Go for the cheapest one that you can, because it doesn't mean more rent if you've got nice light fittings. I've only got one bloody light in this whole building and it'll be fine. Oh, tell a lie, I've got a spotlight there. But like, it doesn't matter. Like, tenants don't seem to pay for it. What they pay for, and I say this time and time again, is big rooms. Get big houses. Stop squeezing HMOs into houses that don't warrant it. They want functional spaces. What do I mean by functional? Put a kitchenette in there. Make it more self-contained. Put an ensuite in there. Make sure you upgrade your water and you put a big system in there so everybody can use it and there's no issues with flow versus pressure. Make sure you have good heating and that it heats the spaces, because these big spaces are going to be quite big to heat and they are going to be costly, so you need to insulate them. Get lots of light in your room. That's what tenants pay for. They don't pay for fancy walls, nice wallpaper. They don't pay for that. What keeps them is the service, the after service. So are you going to be responsive to your tenants? Do you get things fixed quickly? Are you going to be one of those landlords or landladies that just take the money and don't respond to the tenants and give them a bad experience? You've got to be customer focused here. Like, what would you want as a person? Would you want more space? Or would you want more storage? Or would you want nice walls, fancy walls? So, no, you want lots of space, and people will move further from the city centre for more space. I've got another one on this road, and the rent we're getting for those rooms, because they're huge, they're functional, they're not particularly special, it's still absolutely wiping the floor with my better located HMOs in Moseley because they're smaller. What I'm finding is big rooms sell, functional rooms sell, and as I said, we're going back to every single HMO and doing what we did at Kennedy's Corner to every single one because it works. Make it plain, make the walls nice, make sure the electrics are good to go, make it nice to look at, really functional spaces. So the kitchen is sturdy as heck. Like, we have pre-built units, just to go over it, pre-built units. This is solid laminate. Solid laminate. Granted, it's 10 times the cost of normal, but this is going to outlast me. It makes my job as a landlord and an investor a lot easier because I never need to change this now, ever. All I'm going to need to do is potentially put some resin on it if they scratch it. But because it's because it's it's got like different colours, it's multicolored in the actual solid laminate. When they scratch it, it's going to be grey as well. They need to do really deep gorges to be able to affect the aesthetic of this. And that's it. Like, plan for the finish. Like, think to the finish. Think of a big portfolio that's really sturdy, that you don't have to spend too much time on maintenance. All you want to do is carpets, mattresses, and fill in holes in the wall. That's it. You don't want leaks. You don't want changing work surfaces. You don't want cupboards to break. Get sturdy stuff. Get it all pre-made in a factory. And there are stuff that you spend money on and stuff that you don't. You want nice, sturdy, like, roof tiles as well. You want a roof that isn't going to leak. You want foundations that are done properly. And the stuff that you can see doesn't really matter, I've found. It's spaces and functional. And that's my view of it. If you want to hear more about how I manage HMOs and how we've managed to achieve £810 for a HMO room in Birmingham without going high end at all, you've seen it. White walls, grey woodwork, that's it. That's what sells. It's a functional and the space. And the fact that it's self-contained, that sells really well as well. I'm not going to obviously discount that. And you can just create a design that you like, bulk buy the materials and just copy paste, copy paste, copy paste, copy paste. And what I'm really, really excited for, there's a site over the way where next door investors do it really high end, really do it really well designed, and then there's my design. So it's going to be like completely and totally comparable. So I'm going to have like my design and my viewpoint versus somebody who designs it really high end. So although I don't own either of them, I'm really, really keen to see like how long that'll, because they're going to spend considerably more doing that one than the investors who did my design. And I'm just going to really be able to gauge whether the high design one over the long term fares better than the one that is going to be easy to maintain, very plain like this, but functional spaces. So anyway, if you want to see this and all the other sites that we've currently got going on, we're doing a development tour next weekend. We've sold, I think, 6 tickets, so it'll be a nice small group, not a particularly big one like we normally do. I'll take you through all the sites. You'll get to see from conception all the way to delivery. We'll talk about managing builders, the different types of builders that you can use and utilize, whether it's a main contractor splitting up the trades or have you guys on day rate depending on your level of experience. And I'll talk about all the prior work that you need to do before you even speak to the trades to make sure that you are utilizing the consultants and you mitigate any risk. Right, this is Daniel.Kennedy, this is week whatever, I'll put it in the title, and thank you for joining me.